Wifey, wifey wasn't there. Love you over there, too. Beautiful. Love you, love you. What is going on, comic book community? Welcome back to an episode of Josh's Comics. Today's a bit of a different video. At Terrificon, I received my first ever AOK, which is a act of kindness, which is exactly what I just said, act of kindness from another member of the community. So stay tuned to find out who that member was that gifted me some free books, and I can't wait to show you what they gave me on this next episode of Josh's Comics. Welcome back, guys. So yeah, at Terrificon, I had a great weekend. Go check out that video if you haven't. But I met up with some of my favorite YouTubers here in the comic book community. Some for the first ever time, some that I've already met face to face already. One of the guys I was really excited to meet was Carlos, who is AKA Lost Comics Journey. Uh, he actually I'd say last year, I think it was, he tagged me in my first ever community event. So, community event here on YouTube, some of you may already know, and then some of you may not know. It's just a community tagging random people who are here on YouTube to show off maybe your favorite cover of a character, maybe your underrated keys, maybe your biggest pickups, whatever it may be. And Carlos actually tagged me in a video of like my top 5 best covers in my collection, I think it was. And it was a good way to show off not just your collection, but who you are as a collector. And he had a bit of a bigger follower than me at the time, and I just got so used to watching his videos, and he's a good member of this community. And please go over, follow him. I'll have the pictures up for his account on YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel and follow him on Instagram if you can. He also has a page, Lost Sells Comics, which is he also sells comics to help fund the hobby. So, definitely check that out if you can. But let's jump into the hall and let's talk about how the AOK act of kindness went down. I've never received an act of kindness, and cool, no problem, but I wouldn't mind one. And so, he went a few months ago. Well, I want to say it was he picked up some books, made a haul video, and it was a book that he had that I really wanted for my collection. And I made a comment, and I think he hit me up, and um, my intentions was, hey, if he wanted some money for it, whatever he wanted, I'll give him, I'll come pick it up or you can ship it. And he's like, hey, just give me your address. I'm gonna send it to you. And blown away by that. Gave him my address, and then it was only a couple months before Terrificon, I think. So I kind of forgot about it. Kind of went on the deep end of doing different stuff, and so completely forgot about it. Met up with him at Terrificon. I'll post a picture up too. Um, got a picture with him. Great to talk to him for a few minutes, see what he was collecting, and he stops and he's like, "Hey, I got something for you." And I was like, "Oh, what did you get me?" And then he pulls out the one book, that we talked about, and I forgot about. Great, but he also handed me a stack. He gave me a bunch of extra books, guys. So let's talk about the book that I originally talked to him about, and then we'll talk about the other ones he threw in. So this is a book that he picked up that I wanted for the collection, and I've had a few chances to grab some lower grade copies. This thing is real nice. I mean, it's not like a big key or anything, but I love this cover, and it's got some cool significance behind it. Um, I believe it's the Punisher Warzone issue number 13. Probably actually no. You know what? It's probably the Punisher Volume 2, I think, from the newer one. I love his cover. New York City says no to the Punisher. Fantastic Kingpin cover sitting right there. Um, so what's really cool about this issue is this is where the Punisher logo is being used by police in the city. Um, he has a problem with that, and yeah, you kind of know where that pretty much that story goes from there. Rumor is it's going to be part of the Daredevil Born Again storyline, I think, from what I'm understanding. So, but still, I thought it's a great cover. Kingpin and Punisher had that brutal prison fight scene in season 2 of Daredevil. Loved it, and I feel like it's not over yet. We might see another one. I would love to see Daredevil and Punisher team up and beat the shit out of Kingpin, but that's just me. So this is the book I wanted from him. Excuse me. And yeah, Carlos, set me up, man. He gave it to me. But that's not the only book. So shout out to him for this. I was not expecting this. This is really cool. You might say that's the whole part of an AOK act of kindness here in the community is to give back and surprise people. So here we have issue number 72 of Nightwing. Here comes the punchline. There's a nice cover with punchline on the cover. I'm kind of getting a little bit into punchline. It's not my biggest thing right now, but I'm kind of digging the character, and I love the DC lady. So, Justice League of America issue number 25, double-sized issue, the world's greatest superheroes. And I don't know if it's a wraparound cover, but I love this cover right here. You have the top of the top, the big three: Zatanna, Black Canary, Flash, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Hulk, uh, and the list goes on. So that's a cool cover too, as well. I would, maybe do a new project like some of my best hero team up covers. We'll see. This is a nice book. This is actually an underrated key, in my opinion. I feel like a book that you can find in the dollar bin, surprisingly, and not many people pick it up. Probably because I think issue number 1 overshadows it. But this one should overshadow issue number 1, which issue 1 is first appearance of Amanda Waller. But this is Legends issue number 3. And this is actually the first appearance of the new Suicide Squad, led by Amanda Waller, who appeared her first debut appearance 2 issues earlier, and Rick Flag, Deadshot, Captain Boomer, or Captain Captain Boomer, um, Captain Boomerang, Achantis, Blood, Blockbuster, and Bronze Tiger are all the supporting members of the squad here. Almost similar to the squad that we had in James Gunn's universe, well, and his Suicide Squad film. So we'll see what happens. Again, I feel like this is an underrated key, and it's something that you can find sometimes in the dollar bins, $2 bins, very cheap. So be on the lookout for that when you're always on the hunt. I also have a copy of that. But what's also great about it as an act of kindness is I can move it forward. So I think some of these books, I appreciate you, Carlos, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the love back. I think some of these books might be going back out to some other people that I would love to uh just be nice to and give back. Teen Titans issue number 8, um, introducing Raven. Raven's already been introduced it, but it's probably a new series. Kind of dig this cover. He's looking pretty good on it. It's also the first cameo appearance of Rose Wilson as Revenger, or Ravager, and she is the daughter of Slade Wilson. And who knows? Will Rose show up in the DCU? Possibly. I'm sure. I'm sure. I was about to say Wade Wilson. I'm sure Slade Wilson will be showing up. Deathstroke will be showing up in the DCU, but we'll have to see about his kids. This one's a cool one. I love Silver Age books. I love Batman. I love Superman. I love World's Finest. I love Batmobile covers. So this really was great. I guess this is a 80-page giant World's Finest starring Superman and Batman. Um, this says issue number 170. I looked up World's Finest 170, so it's not this one. And then I tried looking up like an 80 giant roster, and I couldn't find 170. So I'm not sure where this falls in under maybe Batman or Superman, but still, great cover featuring some of the, um, different stories, up to 4 different stories, and, yeah. I'm actually seeing it says Superman at the very top with the DC logo, so I'm trying to think that maybe it's Superman 170. I could be wrong. Forgive me, fighting a sinus infection. But yeah, love these 80-page giants that feature multiple stories. Superman has his own set where it retells his, earlier stories to get people read back into. Batman has it for some of the rogues and iconic issues. So World's Finest has it, and I love that stuff. Speaking of Punchline earlier, Punchline, the Gotham game #2, and this is a variant cover by Derek Chow, I believe I'm pronouncing his name right. Punchline looking great on there. Batman looking great as always. So great cover appearance. This is pretty cool. As a Star Wars guy, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, which is a bunch of different stories. I think it's more for like the kids side of things. It's from Dark Horse Comics. It's issue #10, but this is known as the first team appearance of the Bad Bunch in a story in comics. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Colors for that one. Um, I just love that cover, and I'm assuming that's obviously the Bad Batch, but yeah, man, loving it, loving it. This next one was cool. I thought this was Flash, and I realized at the top, no, it's Flashpoint. Man, issue #5 of 5. It all changes here. Um, First of all, fantastic cover on here with Flash and Reverse Flash, and not Bruce, uh, but not Jonathan. I'm running a blank on Batman's father's name. I feel so embarrassed by that. What, Martha and Oh my God! Wow. Well, all right. Let's just say Thomas Wayne, right? Yeah, man, I can't believe that. I'm embarrassed. I couldn't think about the name. It escaped me. So yeah, Flashpoint, 5 of 5. First appearance of Pandora, and hey, man, Flashpoint. I tell you what, if you've never seen the Flashpoint animated movie, go out and check that out. It's great. Read the run. It's great. Um, Great to have his cover, and I just like I said, I love his cover. So great. And the last book, and this is good. Carlos knows I'm a Batman guy, so I know he put some more Batman in there for me. Batman: The New Adventures, issue #408, right after Frank Miller's origin retelling. And this is the reintroduction and new origin of Jason Todd after the Infinite Crisis reset in the DC universe. It's also the first appearance of another character who I believe is like a head master of the school of young boys and orphans. So, hey, great. Um, Again, shout out to Carlos for these awesome books. I wasn't expecting this, man. A great way to get me into the AOK act of kindness. So, speaking of act of kindness, I'm going to be doing a new video next week. I've actually been re-tagged in a new community challenge event here on YouTube. And this is where I was tagged by Broke Boy Comics, aka Noah. Go follow Noah, by the way. Subscribe to his channel, please. He's a great guy. And he's got great content, and he picked me. So the challenge is pretty much just a random act of kindness. It's been going on. He's like the fifth or sixth person out who has been picked. He got picked by Lettuce Comics, and Lettuce gave him a shout out and is sending him a bunch of free books to add to the collection. And then Noah already showed off his books that he got from Lettuce, and then now he chose me. So I don't know what books are coming in. We have similar taste and interest though of Batman, so I'm expecting some of that to be in there probably. But yeah, so forgive me guys, I'm so sorry. I probably should have postponed this for a few days because I'm not doing well. But I wanted to get this out. So yeah, he is going to send me a bunch of books. It should be here by the end of the weekend, and I make a video of it next week, and then I'm going to tag somebody here on YouTube, and hopefully, that person that I tag, I'm gonna send you a bunch of free books, and then that, whoever gets tagged and gets the books, make a video, and then you tag somebody and just keep it rolling, just keep it going, keep people moving forward. I already have a couple of people in mind that I would like to tag. Um, but yeah, so it's gonna be a cool video. And again, shout out to Carlos, Lost Comics Journey. I love the guy, man. He's got great content. Guys, please go subscribe to his channel. He is a great member of this community, and you can see that. And buddy, man, I'm gonna have to do something nice for you and return the flavor because I wasn't expecting all this. And you definitely made my day, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the friends I've made, and you guys are just amazing. With that being said, that is it. Do me a quick favor, guys. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification button. Get notified of future videos. It helps out. We're like 5 subscribers away from hitting 600, so getting up there, and excited about that milestone. And then next one we're on the 7, then 8, then 9, and hopefully the big 1,000. And yeah, guys, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about these books. Like I said, to get these for free, it's a great thing, and it shows that it's how awesome this community is. So, until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you guys on the next episode of Josh's Comics.